Starting a business is exciting and the possibilities are endless. As you start to think about creating a business, there are three essential factors you need to consider. 1. Environmental return on investment. 2. Financial return on investment. And 3. Social return on investment. Let's start with explaining what environmental return on investment means. People seem to have a built-in awareness of how and why we need to take care of our earth, but we don't always buy or use products that align with that awareness. Part of your challenge is to create a business that includes principles of conservation as well as good problem-solving methods to help ensure the future of the planet. As young entrepreneurs, it is your job to invest your creative energies into finding meaningful solutions to real-life problems that maybe even adult thinkers have missed. Before deciding on a business idea, ask yourself, how will this business help the environment, conserve natural energy resources, or make the earth a safer place to live? A few examples of businesses that are sure to have an environmental return on investment include things like planting a garden to share with local soup kitchens, food banks, or shelters. And in your garden, be sure to use organic fertilizers and safe pesticides. Or how about starting a business that uses alternative or renewable energy sources such as wind or sun or vegetable fuels? Or maybe you have an idea to deal with or reverse global warming. Maybe you're an animal lover. Consider starting a business that helps protect endangered or threatened species. Be sure to consider how you might use the internet to help with your business endeavor. As young people, you will inherit the earth and the challenge of healing the damage previous generations have caused. Be sure your business idea encourages solutions, not creates further problems for the environment. Now, let's talk about financial return on investment. When you commit money, time, and effort into a business, one way to analyze the success of your business is to measure what is called return on investment, or ROI. Return on investment is a calculation of the amount or percentage that you have earned or lost on an investment you have made. Returns may be positive or negative. A positive return on investment would mean you earned money, and a negative return on investment would mean you lost money. Return on investment is a percentage of the original amount you invested. Related to return on investment is risk. Risk is the chance that you will lose money. Different types of investments will give you different returns and different amount of risk. In general, if you invest in an opportunity with a lot of risk, then you should expect to get a higher return on investment. Low-risk investments should give you a lower return on investment. For example, if you place your money in an insured bank account, your money might be pretty safe, but the return may only be about 1%. If you invest in stocks, you can earn 8%. However, the stocks are more risky and you might actually lose money instead. There is a formula to calculate return on investment. R equals money received after making the investment, and I equals the original money invested. An example here is that Chris invests $100 in a mutual fund for 1 year. At the end of the year, he has $106. What was his return on investment? Using the above formula, we can see that the answer is 6%. Since one goal of this course is to end your 5-week business project with at least the seed money you started with or a profit, it is important for you to think about a goal for your return on investment before deciding what your business endeavor will be. Finally, let's talk about social return on investment, or SROI, which is a combination of measuring environmental and financial costs and benefits. It looks at both quantitative and qualitative measures to determine financial and social profits. To determine if your business idea will yield a social return on investment, ask yourself, will society be a better place because of my product or service? To help clarify social return on investment, consider a company called EcoScraps, which takes food that Costco has disposed of, like a box of strawberries that didn't sell, and they compost it, and they sell that compost to nurseries. Or how about Tom's Shoes, where every pair of shoes you purchase, Tom gives a new pair of shoes to a child in need. Social return on investment captures the passion behind what you are selling. When deciding on your business idea, consider the why of what you're selling. People will buy into the why or the passion behind your business even more than they will buy into the what or the product.